Aid is not love and dependency is not care, by Abraham Gebremichael. Harshly, they called it help because conquest had gone out of fashion. They called it compassion because compassion leaves fewer fingerprints than chains. Because love disarms suspicion and kneels resistance without drawing blood. Love does not arrive with timelines written elsewhere. Love does not demand gratitude as proof of obedience. Love does not confuse survival with submission. Aid was meant to interrupt collapse. Instead, it learned how to replace agency. What was temporary became infrastructure. What was emergency became a profession. What was solidarity became an industry that learned how to feed negation. Hunger was never solved. It was managed. Hands that never release are not saving you. They are managing you. They taught the world to applaud permanence, to confuse longevity with virtue. Programs were praised for surviving longer than people's ability to imagine life without them. Warehouses grew fatter than villages. Reports grew thicker than harvests. Conferences multiplied while sovereignty learned to whisper so as not to sound ungrateful. They said, without us, you will fail. But history keeps contradicting them. The Bright plans are based on Turlings. Some nations stood the moment the aid stopped calling back. Some economies breathed the moment permission expired. It's as if chains that bound them are dissolving into dust. Some people discovered strength only after the safety net was quietly removed. No one came to explain the rules. And they survived. It is a delayed occupation with better lighting. In the Truthicorns, moral language became camouflage. Concern became leverage. Care learned how to collect rent on the future. Dependency did not arrive violently. It arrived gently, smiling, patient, insisting it was for your own good. Stay, they said. You are not ready yet. But readiness never arrives when it is controlled by those who profit from delay. Dignity cannot survive under permanent supervision. It requires risk, error, failure without applause. Hunger that teaches invention, responsibility without referees. People allowed to fall learn how to stand. A people never allowed to fall learn how to wait. We are told this is kindness. We are told this is care. We are told this is love. We do not reject help. We reject systems that cannot survive without our dependence. Because a nation that feeds itself, names itself, decides itself is not a success story for those who built careers on permanent need. And so the silence around this truth is maintained carefully, professionally, ethically, because curing the addiction would end the business. Glory to our martyrs, strength to our people.